What is up, everybody? I'm Yogi. If you're new to the channel, then I appreciate you for joining. It's been a while, but I'm finally back making videos. If you've been following along, I appreciate you for sticking it out. Last video, I was in the middle of moving, didn't really know where I was going to keep all my stuff or where I was going to go, but I got into a 20 by 60 storage unit quite close to where I'm living. So without further ado, here is the new shop. It's my table of LS parts and my coffee, random stuff over here just from the house and everything. Car covers I need to take back to the house, trash. A lot of car cleaning supplies in here. A heater for when it gets cold, E46 dashboard, pressure washer, and compressor back there. Bunch of door cards and doors and back seats, the LS, M52, Denman carbon fiber back seat delete with the carbon fiber rear console, N55 6-speed manual and an M52 automatic, hoist, big duck club, over fenders, plus 75 in the rear, plus 65 in the front. Couple hoods, all the F30, the big F30 stuff like the trunk, compartment stuff, E36 diff, headliner. That's from the Amola Red E46 slick top 4-door F30 exhaust. And for the E36, I've got the Street Shark Garage wing, the LTW wing. I've got MKH, however you say it. I've got the glove box delete, rear seat delete, front aluminum door cards. But got to get these lights out of here and finish getting the interior out. Excuse me. Got to finish getting the interior out so that I can get all of the wiring out. As soon as I am done getting this thing completely stripped, I am going to be passing it off to Colby to do the cage. I'm going to be ordering the cage here in a little bit, obviously, before I'm finished with that. But after he's done with the cage, send it off to paint, get it all back put together. Colby wants to do the LS, so I might just have to do that since he's going to be helping me quite a bit. And the LS swap kit would be just as much as a turbo kit for the M52, so I think that might just be the route I'll go and have a big, powerful E36. But I actually have half of another unit, so I'm going to take you guys over to that one. And here she is. This half is technically Colby's, so I try and leave it clear for the most part. But I've got 2 engine stands right there. I got one over there. Whole bunch of just random stuff because of everything that got put on hold when I injured myself. But I've got 2 more shelves in here I need to get into the other unit. The E36 M3 is not doing too hot right now. I was in the middle of getting this finished. It is a simple water pump job. But when I sat the water pump on, I went to start trying to get it to focus. Okay, you can see the studs. None of those studs are the same length. When I was doing the water pump, I put the water pump back on, started bolting them in, and by hand, the bolt or the nut started spinning with the stud. So I pulled it off and the stud came with it. Took the water pump off, started wiggling the other studs. 2 of the other studs broke, ordered new studs, hurt myself, so haven't gotten around to fixing them just because I don't have the strength to in my right arm. And I also am not confident in my left arm because I feel like I might break them more by just bending it the wrong way. So that will get handled soon. Back here, whole bunch of tires and wheels. Was working on getting these boys repolished and refinished. They had really bad paint on them. I got my other carbon fiber seat right here, random parts in this bin, and a whole bunch of E36 parts and F30 parts. I got a new clutch for the E36, long tube headers, another short shifter. I had some other stuff. Denman carbon fiber, reinforced M2 style front bumper for the E93, as well as the M2 lip for that. But that's pretty much it. I'm about to start getting a lot of stuff done as soon as I get healed up, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, this is it. And after I found the storage unit, I found on Facebook Marketplace a little truck. It's a 92 Nissan hardbody. I'm gonna put a clip up of that right here. And shortly after I found out about the storage unit, I was on Facebook Marketplace and I found a little truck. I'm gonna put a clip of that up right here. This is her, my hard body. I got it lowered on these 5 spokes. I don't know really anything about these trucks, but it's got Ford bed liner, red tailgate. It's fun. It's stupid stiff. It's a manual. I left the keys at the unit, but it was a good little truck. I literally got everything that I needed to get done with it, moving wise, finished. And towards the end of moving, I was on the way to Cam's house, which is about 45 minutes away, and when I was 5 minutes out, the hood flew off. It literally bent all the way back. It actually didn't crack the hood anymore, or the windshield any more than it's cracked, but the windshield cowl is messed up. There's a fry right there, I guess, but this hinge is like bent outwards a little bit, and then this hinge is bent in, and it actually ripped through like I don't know if this is not the firewall, but it ripped through this part and then bent this up. If y'all saw in the last clip with the walkthrough of the shop in the E36s, you probably saw the hood to it. The hood to it, but it's not running right now. That's why it's in a parking lot. But I'm gonna be getting it towed to the unit here soon to get it fixed, and then just sell it to get my money back, because I don't really need it anymore. And I know a young kid would love to have a little shitbox Japanese truck. So I mean, it did me good. I enjoyed it while I had it, got everything I needed to accomplish, and yeah. So right around the end of December, I think it was maybe like the 28th, I ended up picking up a daily, because since the E36 is being taken apart and I'm maybe selling the E36 M3 and I'm not driving the E93 M3, I needed something reliable that was better on gas and that I knew I wouldn't have to put work into, since I'm going to be putting a lot of work into everything else that I'm doing. I don't see myself having free money or time to work on a daily, so I needed something that wasn't going to fail me. So without further ado, the new daily hauler Noisy Boys merch truck, my 2019 Tacoma. My 2019 TRD Sport Tacoma in quicksand. So I didn't get it with the 4-wheel drive option, and it did come with the blacked out side emblems and trunk emblems. I got it with 10,000 miles on it. I figured I wouldn't need the 4-wheel drive option, just because the only time I really think I would use it is in the snow. And I got snow chains, and snow chains are way less expensive than four-wheel drive. I put about 5,000 miles on it now. I took it 3 hours up to the mountains, and then that was when I broke or tore all the ligaments in my collarbone. And then after that, a couple weeks ago, me and all the guys went up to Snowshoe in West Virginia. So that was a 6-hour drive. So it's treated me well. I love it. I probably won't do anything to it. I'm happy with the vehicle and don't feel like I need to do anything to it to be happy with it. I will maybe get a lower front, like aluminum bumper, because I got it from CarMax, and when I take the license plate frame off, it's just really ugly from where the holes are drilled. But yeah, this is my new daily. I love it. It's treating me well. Hopefully, continues treating me well and doesn't give me any problems, but I don't expect that to happen because, Jap truck things. Right after I got the Tacoma, me and Ty went up to Boone to go snowboarding. He had just gotten a new snowboard for Christmas, and I was learning how to do tail grabs flat ground. I prefer to learn new tricks flat ground if I can, just because I feel more comfortable. But if you can tell, this shoulder drops down. It's because this bump on my shoulder is my collarbone. So I tore all of the ligaments. There's 3 sets of ligaments that hold it on the top end into your shoulder. So I tore all 3 sets completely. It is a grade 5 AC joint separation, which is a acromioclavicular separation. I'm pretty sure I got that right. But I haven't been able to do much from it. Ty actually ended up having to drive the Tacoma home from the mountains, so he got to drive it for a while and was also driving it, taking me to do stuff that I needed to do the first couple of days while I couldn't really do anything. So, kind of disabled. I'm not disabled, but I can't do as much as I normally can. Things are going slow right now, but I am healing pretty quick. I have most mobility back in my shoulder. I just can't pick up heavy things or pull things with it. I'm not supposed to lift anything over 10 pounds. So I'm kind of limited to what I can do. I've been having a lot of the guys help me. Colby's been helping me out. Ty's been helping me out where he can. And things have been going smoothly. I've gotten this place cleaned up enough to the point where I can start filming more often. I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll be sure to keep up with my content better now that I am situated and starting to get healed up. So, until the next video, peace.